This is Fulcrum. We are at mid-season for The Bad Batch, episodes 7 and 8 now, a two-parter. I have no idea what to expect. Are we going to get Rex? Are we going to get Palpatine in the Senate? All I know is they're about to ramp up this show, and I can't wait, so let's dive in.
Come in. This is Paul.
Here we are, Coruscant. Let's do this. Oh, we're back to that bar. That's fun. When Fives was on the run, we were at this bar. That's gonna end well for this one. No, you don't want to go to the quiet part. Oh,
Kate, stop.
classic. Who's the sniper? Who's the assassin? Oh! Well done! That's a new Star Wars maneuver right there. I have a feeling that Rex is going to come into play with this. A clone on the run? The Senate, I knew it. Bail!
Deployment of the clone army was a result of the Emergency Powers Act.
They're not droids to simply...
Pantorans, right?
These are soldiers who defend...
It's not going to stay that way for long. They're going to put some evil plan into motion. You know, clone retirement plan? That's what this show needs. Yeah, we're all on board. Do. Retirement plan. Do.
I'll do what I can.
Benefits. Uncover and applaud. This feels a lot like Clone Wars, that 5-story arc. We're very much in the same territory. We need Rex.
Then perhaps now is not the time for you
If
to simply...
we don't get Rex in this episode, then I will patiently wait until we do.
Admiral,
I know it'll be anytime soon, but Rampart needs a good villain demise. We need that moment. I obviously wore this t-shirt because I want Rex in this episode. And Rex helmet. Here we go.
Have you located
Snake Eyes?
Not yet. But Senator Chuchi's guards have also been searching for him.
I'm calling him Snake Eyes.
the senator?
Sounds like Rex to me. Just saying. I know I sound obsessive now. It's only if I'm wrong.
I think once he gets here,
who?
someone who can make me disappear. Where the Empire cannot find me.
Telling you.
How did you even find me? Were you followed? If you can get to
Rampart must...
I like a slip, but goodbye. As soon as you agree, it's over.
It's not secure here.
Yeah, he's right.
As soon
And
as...
you don't need me. The evidence you want is aboard Rampart
In
ship.
3,
Check the bridges.
2, 1.
Back up to the central system.
Why is it always a factory with steam?
I'll draw him out.
Makes it very eerie, but always steam. Steam.
Behind you.
Guess who? Rex. You know I'm right.
You're right, Senator.
Captain Rex?
Rex!
What's going on?
I told you.
I was hoping you could tell me.
Told you.
I came to meet a clone contact.
Oh, Snake Eyes is a clone.
I would...
Bum bum bum.
Is not a trooper.
Okay. 2 of my 3 predictions so far have come true. We had the Senate, and we had Rex. The only thing I haven't predicted is Palpatine, but we still got episode and a half left. Oh. Snap. Well then. That's... That's a way to end an episode right there. Okay. Alright. But we've got Rex. We've got Rex, and it's time for the next episode. Let's go. You know what we didn't get in this last episode? The Bad Batch. I believe that's about to change. The Bad Batch.
We have an incoming transmission.
That is the closest to real character development for Fives. Ah.
Hey, boys. Any chance I could use your squad's expertise for a mission?
Yes. Use that expertise. I love that Rex is still in the fight, helping people, helping his brothers, helping the clones. So we see him in Rebels, and of course, you know, he's like retired by that point, but then gets back in the fight. But the fact that he's still in this and still doing good, like that's Rex. Because even in Rebels, when he comes back, like, you know, he gets into the fight. Didn't take a lot of convincing. That's our Rex.
That will not be a problem.
Love tech.
To work.
You've got 24 hours. The thing with Rampart and my hatred for him, and I'm sure you all hate him too, is that
Where the Senate gathers to
we all know
discuss
people like him.
issues and legislation.
Follow the money. It always leaves a trail.
Follow the money. I hate that I know this whole thing isn't going to play out the way we want it to. Just knowing what happens with the Empire. But I want it to. I want it to play out the way we want it. I love a good heist episode. There's just something about it. You know? And again, they're still using stun for clones. Just like they did with the first season. I find that very interesting. Those clone stormtrooper combo outfits are so funky to see. I know it's transitional, but can't adjust. And of course, stun bolts go slower than regular bolts. The fact that they're able to take them out, it's pretty impressive. Of course, the Bad Batch and Rex, they get it done. Those are my boys.
Were intentionally eliminated.
Oh my. Oh, heavens. We need a rescue. Good timing. Bring it. Yes. We getting Palpatine? Am I gonna be right for all my 3 predictions? Yes.
Act by Admiral Rampart to further his
Thrown under the bus.
Guards, arrest and detain the Admiral.
So blindly follow orders, inflicting such carnage
Oh.
without hesitation.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Perhaps it is time for a change. Now, more than ever, building a strong galaxy requires Imperial Stormtrooper.
Oh. This is the moment. This is the moment where that all happens.
Palpatine was one step ahead of
And it
us
was
during the
brilliant.
war, and he's still
Oh.
several steps ahead of us.
Trouble without us.
Is Echo going with Rex?
Best of luck, Echo.
Luck with what?
I'm going with Rex.
Okay.
Now more than ever.
I was not expecting that. Oh, man. That did not go the way I thought it was going to go these 2 episodes, but that's what I love. That's what I love about this show. That's what I love about Star Wars. Oh my god, these episodes. I'm still reeling, so I'm probably going to ramble over the place. Sorry, but it was fantastic. I mean, it had literally the 3 things that I predicted that I wanted. You had the Senate, you had Captain Rex, and you had Palpatine. You had it all. Like, even though Palpatine was a very small cameo, it was perfect. It was just the right amount. It shows, for Palpatine, it shows how brilliant he was in basically just playing everybody like their marionettes, and that he let them do what they did, and it was all part of his plan. Like, he didn't need to be there the entire time to make it happen. It was crazy. These episodes starting off with the fact that we're talking about clone rights, and a bill to pass that. I mean, it's stuff that Padme had been working on, is clone rights, and that this first episode like didn't have the Bad Batch at all, but like we got like a very like flashback type of episode to Fives and his story arc and the conspiracy. But there were so many tie-ins to Clone Wars and people from the Clone Wars coming into this, and of course same topical storylines, and of course Rex. Like, having Rex come back into this, and the fact that Rex is still a part of the fight and helping people and doing good and working for his brothers, and that's very much Rex. And the fact that he didn't just give up, like when we first see him in Rebels, he was trying to do the right thing, and that's what we love about him. And his inclusion in these 2 episodes was great. There were a lot of, again, familiar themes, familiar storylines that we've had before, but it just fit in these episodes. At first I worried that it was going to get a little too heavy into like the clone rights and stuff like that. Even though I'm interested, we need some sort of push ahead with the storyline. Seeing Kamino come back into this, seeing Rampart thrown under the bus like that at this stage in the show, now it's like, okay, who is the big bad? Obviously Palpatine. Palpatine's always the big bad, but the fact that Rampart is now arrested, and I wanted him to have like that kind of like villain finish, but like this was almost more appropriate to what everything's going on. Like, Palpatine always has somebody that can take the fall, and he's going to use that to gain an advantage over everything, and to show that that was his plan all along was very interesting. And of course, I love a good conspiracy. I love a good heist. We had all of that in this. We see them still using stun against their clone brothers, and I respect that. And it's a difficult decision, but obviously they shot down some of the vehicles as well, so that kind of evens out in the end. Omega doesn't annoy me. Omega annoyed me a little bit in the first season, but in this season, like, still learning about the world and how the world works, but a capable kid, takes care of herself, can help take care of her family now. But to see her experience how the way the world works, how the government works, that loss of innocence for this episode for Omega was very interesting. It'll be interesting to see what they do with her story arc carrying forward. But I mean, she's still a kid, but now she's seen so much. She's seen battle. She's seen how the world works, what she thinks should be, and then what is, and seeing her just expressions during those moments. I still hate Masamita. Just burning passion. Rampart's gone, but Masamita, we need we need him to, meet his end some way, but it's not going to happen, I know. But I'm very excited that this show went this direction, went this deep, and honestly, it felt like Clone Wars again. And sometimes the Bad Batch can float a little bit, but this felt very deep. I know, like, we've got 8 more episodes. It'll probably float again a little bit more, but this pushed the story forward a lot. I mean, this is really the first time we see Season 1 coming into play so much for this season that I'm looking forward to seeing where they take that. I would like to see things change a bit for the Bad Batch crew. I was not expecting Echo to leave at the end of that and go with Rex. I don't know how much we'll see of either of them for a while. It makes sense. I mean, Echo was there, but wasn't an integral part of the crew for storytelling. I love Echo, and I mean, we've been with Echo for a long time, but, Echo was, became warmer with Omega, and we saw that at the end of this episode, but isn't, again, necessary for the whole plot to move forward and for the group to be cohesive. So I do hope we see more of him, but I honestly don't know. But it would be nice to see what happens with Rex and Echo, back together again. But I loved it. Not perfect, just like anything else, not perfect, but it did the things for me to really enjoy this show, enjoy the characters, feel like that things are moving forward, and honestly, that's all I need to really have a good time with this. I want to know what your thoughts are. So, let me know in the comments what you thought, what you felt with this. But I'm rambling, and I'm just excited about everything. But thank you for sticking around this long into the video and coming along with me on this adventure while I experience Rex again. And it's been so long. It's been since first season, so I've really got to experience Rex. So as you can see, Rex means a lot to me, and I'm glad you were here for that. So don't forget to subscribe because, frankly, I need it. I'm desperate. And hit like, and that will help out a lot. Thank you again for joining me on this adventure. It's been a pleasure. Fulcrum out.